Henry the polar bear took his first steps on Canadian soil on Thursday after spending 45 hours in a crate while being transported from Australia to his new home at the Cochrane Polar Bear Habitat. A few lucky members of the public were at the sanctuary to see Henry for the first time, as were his keepers from SeaWorld Gold Coast, who traveled with him to deliver him to the habitat.
I think probably the main thing here is that, we've been able to work with the polar bear habitat here at Cochrane. We do think it's probably one of the best in the world. I think it's extremely visionary in what they're doing. They've nearly 3/4 finished probably what will be one of the largest polar bear habitats in the world. And I think that's quite amazing. I think that we've all got a lot to learn from this very, very unique place.
Henry is the third bear currently under the care at the habitat. The 2.5-year-old polar bear was moved away from Australia because he could no longer live with his mother. For the time being, however, he is being quarantined. He has his own enclosure and den, and the hope is that he will be able to move in with the other young male polar bear at the facility, Ganook. Even though he is technically on loan to the sanctuary, this is a big moment for the facility.
A permanent loan means that Henry is, for all intents and purposes, ours. So that means that, we don't have to worry about him being moved out. It means that for our researchers and for the people that actually want to work at our facility, they know that we're going to have bears here. It gives us the stability we need to do our expansion, gives us stability we need to actually bring in the researchers and to actually go forward with the plans that we have.
Once he is out of quarantine, Henry can look forward to going for a swim in a real lake, which is currently being fenced in to turn it into the 4th enclosure for the facility.
We happen to have a natural lake already on our property, so what we decided to do was fence that lake in so that we could create enclosure number 4. With the lake being enclosed, our facility will offer almost 15 acres of dedicated space to polar bears. So that does make us the biggest facility on the planet for polar bears, and it really, arguably, probably the most natural as well.
For the Post Media Network, I'm Alan Hale.